Happy Thursday, everybody. It's Brandon, and we are back with another episode of the Sharp Sports Report. Man, I cannot believe we're starting pretty much the first official week of preseason football tonight in the NFL. Steelers, Packers, 7 o'clock NFL Network. And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but also I think it's the Cardinals and Raiders are playing on something called ESPN Unlimited. Not sure what that is, but hey, kudos, whatever. Disney, ESPN, they're kind of a monopoly right now, taking over everything. Oh, but man, last episode laid out big picture ACC landscape from Miami's championship standard to Dabo Swinney's bounce back mission. So this morning, I'm just going to be locking in with you guys on the individuals who actually decide these games on Saturdays. And in a conference with much offensive velocity and schematic diversity, having game breakers who can convert on third and long or erase an opposing offense's script is absolutely everything with the ACC conference. So I'm going to be isolating the top 5 players in this morning's episode in the ACC you need on your screen as fall camp gets underway. So listen, if you don't want coffee this morning, let's try tea. Let's go get yourself a bagel with cream cheese. Let's go get a muffin. Let's warm it up a little bit. All right? Let's start Thursday off right. One more day till the weekend. You guys got this. Another day down, another one gone. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. And now let's just jump straight to it. So starting off at number 1, I have, is who I'm calling kind of the portal prize right now down in Coral Gables, Darian Mensah, who is going to be the new play caller for the Miami Hurricanes. And, when Mario Cristobal landed Mensah out of the portal, he didn't just get a starting quarterback. He got the ultimate distributor for Shannon Dawson's air raid offense. And what makes Mensah so dangerous isn't just his deep ball accuracy, it's his rapid pre-snap processing. He gets through his progressions cleanly and avoids taking any negative sack yardage. And he feeds Miami's perimeter playmakers in rhythm. So with Miami carrying national championship expectations, Mensah is definitely the engine driving the entire conference right now. Moving on to the second player who you guys need to watch, Kevin Jennings, the quarterback out of SMU, the high-tempo machine. Rhett Lashley's offense runs at a breakneck pace, and Kevin Jennings is the perfect conductor of that offense. He brings high-level dual-threat capability, putting immediate stress on second-level linebackers. So if defenses overcommit to stopping the pony's vertical shots, Jennings then just breaks the pocket and moves the chains with his legs. He's kind of your ideal dual-threat quarterback. And, his ability to extend these plays off platform makes SMU one of the most unpredictable high-scoring units in the country, not just the ACC. So keep an eye out for Kevin Jennings and also keep an eye out for SMU this year. I think Rhett Lashley has a lot to, prove, especially with their success last year. Coming in at number 3, who I'm calling the home run threat in the ACC, Isaac Brown, running back out of Louisville. Jeff Brom's system, Brown is pure dynamite out of the backfield. He possesses elite 0 to 60 acceleration, giving him a single crease in zone stretch concepts, and he's taking it 70 yards to the house, no doubt. So Brown will line him up in the slot, he'll use him in screen packages, and he'll definitely feed him on inside zone runs. And Brown gives Louisville a true home run threat on any given snap. I did watch this kid play last year. I can't remember who the running back was before him. He was I think he was a freshman a couple years ago. Being a Notre Dame fan, I can't remember his name, but he was super fast. And Isaac Brown, I think, just has better ball carrier vision than the previous running back. I think Louisville is a big dark horse in the ACC this year. I'm not saying they're going to win it, but I definitely can see them giving Miami a run for their money. I could definitely see them finishing top 3, top 2 potentially in the conference this year. Coming in at number 4, Bryant Wesco Jr., wide receiver out of Clemson. When he's fully healthy, Wesco provides Clemson's passing game with a vertical, high-pointing threat on the outside. His tracking ability on deep boundary balls forces safeties to cover pretty much every single inch of that field. And then that opens up the entire intermediate field for Chad Morris's new tempo offense. So if Clemson can get back on, the high horse and they can make a run to the top of the conference, Wesco will be the guy stretching the defenses thin. He's a true 50-50 guy, super athletic. He's going to go get it for you. I think he's going to be one of the guys they look to get this offense going early on in the season and then try to continue that. I can definitely see Dabo having kind of a bounce back year. I'm not saying they're going to make the playoff, but they finished one game above 500 last year. So keep an eye on Bryant Wesco Jr., wide receiver out of Clemson. Number 5 is going to be another SMU player, Caden Curry. He's just going to create havoc on the edge. To compete at the highest level in the ACC, you need a defensive lineman who disrupts timing in the backfield. And Curry brings non-stop motor energy off the edge, combining his first-step quickness with his relentless hand usage. He generates consistent pressure on passing downs without needing blitz help. So allowing SMU to drop 7 into coverage, Curry is definitely going to be the defensive anchor for the Mustangs headed into this season. So you have 2 SMU guys, and this is why I said SMU, I think right now if I had to choose, I'm going to be putting Miami, SMU, Louisville as my top 3. I could definitely see maybe Pittsburgh making a run as well, because you got Mason Heinchel over there in his sophomore season. He had a great freshman season. The kid's got a bunch of potential. But these 3 teams, just from what I saw last year, especially SMU, that fast-paced kind of West Coast type spread offense, and then to have a true dual threat quarterback in Kevin Jennings, there's just so much potential with SMU. Miami's going to be interesting. Darian Mensah, the last couple of days I've seen some conflicted messages about Mensah. He's been inconsistent in practice. Granted, it is practice. Get all the bad shit out now. Get all the bad throws. Get all the interceptions out now, because coming Saturdays in the ACC and then non-conference play, and then when they have to come to South Bend November 7th, my goodness. I think it's November 7th. But anyways, ACC is filled with some playmakers. I think this is a year where we will see the ACC kind of come back to how it used to was. Not all the way, but they're going to take a step in the right direction. But as of for this episode, that is my top 5 ACC players to watch heading into this season. Darian Mensah, Kevin Jennings, Isaac Brown, Bryant Wesco Jr., and then Caden Curry. Now I want to turn it over to you guys. Who is your personal number 1 player in the ACC this fall? Is there an under-the-radar player I left off? Let me know in the comments and on this episode. Don't forget to follow us on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcast. And check our shorts feed, on YouTube, on Instagram. Go follow us on Instagram, The Sharp Sports Report. We kind of post trinkets of episodes we talked about and giving hints about who we're going to be talking about or what we're going to be talking about in the next episode. So make sure to give us a follow, guys. I appreciate all your support. Thanks for spending your morning drive with me. Stay locked to the tape. Stay disciplined, and I will catch you guys Monday morning on our next episode, as we are now closing in under 3 weeks. Under 3 weeks, people, when we get college football back in our TVs. It's going to be great. You guys have a great weekend. Stay safe.